I don't mean no harm, but I've been showing my ass lately. Large amounts daily.
Welcome to another episode of What's the Demo Podcast. This is episode 7, bro.
Episode 7. I am Mogul.
Man, welcome back.
Welcome back. You know,
how was your week, Brody?
My week has been cool. You know what I'm saying? We halfway through. We where we need to be, so I'm cool. As long as we get to the end of the week, we good. Me and you both just found out some news. Rest in peace, young Dolph.
Man, rest in peace, Dolph, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Dolph, his family. He had kids, man, and he was a legacy maker. And he was a trendsetter, man. He inspired a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. But how was your week?
Other than hearing that, we just heard that. Other than hearing that part, my week was good, man. You know, as long as I prosper and hit my goals, I ain't got no bad news. I'm waiting for some bad shit. I'm putting up some money.
We said that last week.
I'm putting up money for bad shit. I don't be waiting on bad shit, but I know when everything going good, some bad coming, and I'm waiting for some bad shit, and I got some money put up for it.
Absolutely. Hey, but on the topic of young Dolph, though, but me and you both, I would like to say we both retired from the streets. Like, we not active in the streets, but, you know, we still got our ties. Is being a street rapper or being a street nigga even really worth it?
Just looking at real time, you know, I done did, just giving people a little background on me, I did almost 9 years in the penitentiary in my lifetime. I was on the installment program. I ain't do 9 straight, so I did 2. I did 5. I did a year and a half. I did 9 months here and that. So, but I done did 9 years total in my whole life. And I feel like that shit don't be worth it. As far as getting money and stuff like that and how you moving, it's like being a rapper and having that much fame and you got the money, but man, your life is just on the line. Your security bill gotta be up. And then when you moving like a real nigga, like, man, I don't need no security more. This is my hood. I was listening to the 100 Shots before when I was riding up here.
Yeah.
Listen to the 100 Shots, and he said, man, I'm in a $100,000 car in the neighborhood I'm not supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? And that hit home. Yeah. Because that's how he got killed.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. For me, no, it's not worth it. That's why I retired. That's why I don't predominantly claim a gang. Yeah, I love them Blackstone and stuff like that, but I'm not like, you gotta even be a general, somebody even check up with me. No bet. Like, I don't care about none of you young niggas.
Yeah, miss me. None of that goofy shit.
I don't stand for what y'all stand for. I really did what I had to do. So for me, it's not worth it. That's why I be at home with my kids. That's why I spend time with my kids. You talk to me damn near every day. I'm always with my kids because they loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? A few niggas is loyal to me. That's what it is. But it's not worth it. So fuck the streets. The streets is dead.
Because at the end of the day, y'all didn't put no commissary on my books.
Y'all didn't put nothing on my books.
Y'all didn't put no commissary on my books.
Y'all didn't put nothing on my books.
One man, one pillow.
Nigga didn't take care of my kids. Nigga didn't take care of my being my none of that. Like, so I'm not with none of that
I'm
shit.
making light of that shit, but that shit real.
No, for sure. I agree. So it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just checking out every day. And I tell my partner, I tell Quarters, I tell Caliph, I tell anybody, I'm trying to be a grandparent. Niggas ask me what my goal is. I'm trying to be a grandparent. I'm trying to see my kids have kids. I'm trying to be able to babysit their kids while they pop outside. That's my goals in real life. This money ain't shit. All these cars and all these cribs ain't shit. I'm really trying to be it for the long run.
Because being able to, the wealth is, first of all, your health, how healthy you is.
Absolutely, how you eat.
Second of all, the longevity of life and how great you can live throughout your life.
For sure.
I want to be 80 somewhere on a mega yacht.
Yeah.
Still living my life, eating great, and eating steak.
Niggas checking out too early, bro.
So, yeah, people checking out too early, 25, 26, 30, 35. Yeah, man, I want to live.
That ain't nothing to
live is the...
Niggas we outliving niggas, and we in our mid-ages, bro. This shit weird, but you know what I'm saying? On our next topic, bro, you know, this Kyle Rittenhouse shit, bro. This is a young man that was from, like, Kenosha from Illinois or some shit, went to Kenosha and went with an assault rifle and killed 2 people and assaulted the 3rd person, and he's on trial. His trial is going on this week in deliberation, and I think it's fucked up that it's even a trial. You know what I'm saying? They saying that he beat a a misdemeanor because he was under the age, he was over the age of 17, and you got to be at the age of 16 for some other shit. But what's your take on this situation?
Well, that was just one count in the,
that was one count.
That was just one count in the trial.
Out of 9.
What I feel like, I disagree with you on the point that it's fucked up that it's a trial, because I feel like everybody should have a trial. I like a trial. At least everybody deserves a trial. What I don't like is consistent and constant bias within the trial. And that's what I've been seeing. I've been following the case because I just like to be informed on world news and what's going on around. I need to be aware of what's going on around me. So I've seen constant bias on the part of the judge's part. They even did like a tumbler where he pulled out some names and he got a chance. He got to pick his jury. Yeah, like a lottery type.
You heard they said no black pastors.
Yeah, then the dude, that was in a different case. That's the Ahmaud Arbery case. That's a different case.
Okay, my bad.
So in the Ahmaud Arbery case, because I wanted to talk about that too, you know, before, hold on, we don't want to go too far.
Pardon the body, my bad.
Yeah, but in the Kyle Rittenhouse case, it just seems to be a lot of, it seemed like a setup, and I just don't want people to riot and this is just the part, this is how I feel. I just feel like rioting is frivolous. You know what I'm saying? If you get mad, stay mad. Let's get mad together and stay mad as a people, and let's get together and do something together divisive. And when you mad, all other organizations that get mad, this cancel culture. So learn something from what's going on around you. Get together and learn something from our predecessors, Martin Luther King. Cancel motherfuckers. We ain't spending a dollar with you, and get mad with your dollars. That's all I be with. Don't go out there and throw no bricks, cause then they be mixing what they do, these war tactics. And you gotta understand our enemy. They gonna put people that really ain't for our cause in our cause. Like I've said before, I don't mess with Black Lives Matter because I feel like they infiltrating our cause. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. And then on to the other case, you know, it's just these cases are similar in the fact that these white men, they was judge, executioner, and jury in both of these cases. Yeah. In both of these cases, they played judge, executioner, and jury, and they just, even the gall that they had to say, man, we don't want no black. How many black pastors we gonna have in this motherfucker? Yeah. I don't want no more black pastors. This how the white man was coming.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it's laughable that he can even say this. And they tried to get Jesse Jackson kicked out. At first he said it, and then Jesse Jackson came. Then he tried to get Jesse Jackson kicked up out the courtroom. And then they denied that. But it just seems like they on these people's side, and both of them gonna get off. But if they do get off and people do ride, I understand. I understand 100% shit. Yeah, I'm riding with the people right or wrong.
With the people right or wrong for sure. Something else with the people, bro. Howard University, you know, a prestigious black college, you know, that's inhumane conditions. They say these kids are living in a very poor circumstances. You up on that situation?
No.
Yeah, so they saying that.
My research.
No, so they saying in that situation, Miguel, you can roll the clip.
No one tells us anything. They just start ripping out the wall. They move everything out of our closet. There's mold growing on the wall in our closet.
So in this situation with, you know, Howard University, they say, you know, this historical black college is getting a lot of funding, but they living in inhumane conditions as students. So any students that live on campus, they living in like something that's close to damn near being prisons. You know, so in that scenario, you know, a lot of rappers like Wale, Shaq Lizzy, a lot of people have stood up and said,
like
real fun. No, it's bad. It's fucked up. Like the dorms are outdated like 20-some years, toilets, all type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a historic black college. So rappers like Wale, Shaq Lizzy, a couple of them have been standing up and saying, you know, they'll funded whatever. DJ Envy, he went on the Breakfast Club and said that he'll fund it as well. You know, another situation that's been coming up, I don't know if you were aware, me and you talked about it. Facebook rebranded to Meta. Yeah. So Meta is now they tapping into more virtual reality, more Sims like scenarios and shit like that. You up on that situation?
Yeah. It's gonna be a money grab though.
Hell yeah.
With what they doing is they blending the not Bitcoin. I don't want to just say Bitcoin, because they're not gonna use Bitcoin.
Crypto.
They using, that's what I mean, crypto. They using crypto. They using NFTs, and they blend it into a virtual world, and it's gonna be a money grab. And get in early. I say people don't be afraid because it's new. People get in early. I'm more of an advocate of getting in early. That's why I got on Clubhouse, just to see what it was about. I just want to see what it was about, regardless if I entertain some of the stuff that goes on or whatever you use it for. But I say get in early.
Why you say that? It's a new platform out called Feature. Shout out Heron Tracks. He just put me on. It's called FEETURRRE, but it's like 2 R's and an E. They had a bunch of artists recently, like Corporate, Stunt Taylor, Dave Jones. It was a bunch of artists, and they performed. It was dope. It was like it's almost like a Cash App with music type shit, and you create a profile and everything. I'm gonna make sure I post it tomorrow, but that shit raw. Like, cause I'm building that app with Reach, with Lyrical and Beezy, but they like in the next phase. They like in phase 2, and tech is where it's at. Like, if anybody don't know, if everybody always asks like if anybody want to know where a bulk of my income comes from, or where like I live and take care of my family, is really in tech. Like, tech is like the way of the future. Sales is the way of the future. So if you can incorporate them two, you'll be, well off, and that could be a part of our Free Game Friday. But
and then if y'all want to know where my income come from, it really ain't none of your business.
It really ain't none of your business.
I ain't gonna tell you, I'm a hustler, baby. That's all I do. I just sell shit.
We sell. Yeah,
I just sell shit.
But just don't think that all we do is music. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit going on. We have a great portfolio between the two of us. You know what I'm saying? But you can always consult with us. Reach out to us on social media. We'll demo with you for a fee.
And we'll help you sell shit.
But definitely for a fee though. Just don't miss the fee part. Bro. Some more popular shit that's not as much as entertaining as the shit we be talking about. The baby incident. Shorty was at the crib with his BM. He just had a daughter. I think he had a 3-month-old daughter.
Man,
on Clubhouse.
On Clubhouse talking about the situation, man. And that's what I didn't like. I just like, Wack. I'm tired of Wack. I'm like, Wack, stay your ass out of shit, man. Wack like 43. Wack. Just grown man. Get on some grown man business. Stop being in everybody's business. He doing interviews with rats. He always beefing with niggas. He told 21 Savage he gonna knock him out. Motherfucker, the tough guy always get his ass whooped. Yeah. You can't come in Chicago and be the tough guy and think a motherfucker ain't gonna pull your card, all that tough throwing hand shit, cause niggas got hands. You ain't the only motherfucker got hands. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying to Wack, shut your motherfucking ass up.
No,
come on to What's the Demo F podcast. I tell you, man, shut the fuck up sometime. Like
goofy.
Gilly was checking his ass on his podcast. That's just my opinion, man. You be running with rats. He always in the mix. He coming at Meek Mills. You too much chatty patty ass nigga.
He came at 21 Savage too.
Patty,
he told 21 Savage on Clubhouse, beat
you
his
would
ass.
knock his ass. Yeah, stop coming at all these young ass 25-year-old niggas talking about you
gangster.
43 and you talking about you finna knock all these young niggas out, man. Like you got them hands like that, man.
That shit ain't gangster.
Get your bitch ass down, boy. Come out here like that, motherfucker. Beat your ass and get you right.
No, get you straight together.
Get your old ass down, bitch.
That's
how I feel. I'm sorry.
No, you right. You stood on that. You was supposed to though. You was supposed to.
I'll beat your ass. That's how I feel. No.
That's how I beat your ass.
I'll beat your ass.
Hey, let's talk about sports, bro. I've been fucking around with FanDuel. I've been losing, bro. I'm probably down like 5,000. I swear to God, bro. I'm probably down like 5,000. And I got a bet going right now.
Man,
FanDuel, I'm on the bets.
At the bet,
you cold at the bet? You ain't been sharing me no bets, bro. I've been losing.
This the thing. You gotta go all the way like 4 hours out to register, and I ain't registered yet, so I just be like.
But you got the bets in. I've been losing like this, bro. I've been losing.
Nah, I ain't even put no bets in. I'm just cold at that shit. Just historically, just.
We gotta talk about it.
Cold at a lot of shit.
But while I was betting on the Bulls though, I fuck
Bulls
with the
been fucking them up.
I'm a fan of the Bulls again, bro. It's safe to say I'm a fan of the Bulls again.
I hate you right now.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like that for you right now.
No,
hold on, let me explain.
Go ahead.
Let me explain. I don't like you saying I'm a fan of the Bulls right now.
No, they got me again.
No, I don't like none of that for you. I don't like none of that for you because If you're a fan, you're a fan.
Dog.
You're a fan, up, down, whether they good or bad.
Well,
don't be a bandwagon
no.
jumper.
I'm a
I don't
fan,
like
but I'm
the
from
bandwagon jumpers.
I'm from the crib, but I'm saying that
I don't like bandwagon
I'm watching
jumpers.
them again. I ain't watched them until it was a team that came to the city that I
watch
like.
them when they bad, though.
I
That's
don't.
how I'm a fan.
I watch them against good teams when they bad.
I'm courtside again. This is my second
Yeah,
courtside game. I'm going
yeah.
to the Sunday game against the Knicks.
Yeah.
They gonna beat the Knicks this week. I got whatever on whatever. So this
I got
episode
whatever on
come out
whatever.
Friday.
They could bet.
Hey, make a bet. Talk to me. If I
They could
believe
make
you
a
got
bet.
the money, I'm betting you.
But they beat the Lakers for the first time since 2016. They just went on a West Coast run. They did pretty good. DeRozan.
And they
LeBron.
messed up. They really beat up, and I think we gonna be number 4 in the East.
We got a bet with
we
Sonny,
gonna
too.
at least be number 4 in the
Me
East.
and you got a bet with Sonny.
Yeah, that's a light bet. I want see that is.
That's
I ain't
a
gonna
light
stun
bet.
on bet. Sonny,
I
that's
bet it's a
$100
bet.
bet. It's a $100 bet
Yeah,
that they gonna be number 4 in the East. I want somebody to jump out there. I'm saying the Bulls gonna be number 4 in the East this year. Jump out there.
Yeah, with a big number.
Jump out.
Let's do it with a big number.
Let's go. They
Let's
gonna be
move it
number
to-
4. I'm standing behind them. Put a number on it.
Hey, so they, me and you both, are very inclined in the music industry. We very experienced there. So our next couple topics is gonna be on the topic of music. The first comment is the Uzi Vert at Day in Vegas. He say, "I don't take no breaks. If it's getting bad, leave." That's stemming off of the Astro World shit and stemming off the Scissor shit. He like, I ain't stopping my show. If y'all got some shit going on, leave. What's your take on how he feel? He don't want to stop his show. He want to keep going.
So now this got different layers to it. Everything is like different thing. I don't smack the mic. Everything is different layers to it. So, people is here to do a show. I don't like these big ass events. Personally, for myself,
Me too.
It's too much. So what happens is in these events, and I've seen it. I was at some of these big. I went one time in Miami to the Rolling Loud.
You went to Rolling Loud. Yeah.
One time as a spectator, like not trying to go behind the scenes, because I know a lot of people that go behind the scenes at the festivals, but I wanted to just see it as, I ain't want to try to, call and try to pull some strings. I just want to see it. I was just going as a record.
You want to be a consumer.
It's too much. And then you go in those crowds, people is pushing and hot, and everybody want to get to the front. That's the problem. Yeah. If you stay to the back, you want to the outskirts, where's people and get your space. I need my space. I'm claustrophobic.
For sure.
I need my space. I'm gonna get the stealing on somebody. You get the pushing on me too much.
For sure.
I'm gonna get the stealing on motherfuckers.
For sure.
So it's just like, it's not for me. I know my boundaries, so I don't even put myself in situations where I'm gonna get the stealing on motherfuckers.
For sure. Travis Scott, which all this stems from, he lost a lot of endorsements with this. It's like a $750 million lawsuit. It got Drake involved. They got a bunch of people involved. Huey.
He'll be all right.
He'll be all right. They'll be all right. That shit ain't nothing but a lawsuit.
That shit goes. It's more legal than anything.
Yeah.
And then all these fake fans is just like blaming Travis Scott for just doing his show or all the stuff they seen at the show and how bad it was held. All them shows is bad. You don't want to miss the next show. The shows is constantly going.
Right.
It's 50 people in line for water. They as much money as they pay for the shows, they need to hand out free bottles of water. How much is a 30 case of water?
Shit.
But they be trying to squeeze every dollar, and they try to $5 water, nigga, every day at these dirty ass events, and you stand in the line forever, and they don't know how to run a real event, and just water $5, water $5, water $5, water $5. It's sure. Like, you should hand out this shit, man. No, and it should be free hydration, and they should just take some personal responsibility. What they made the money, motherfucker gonna have to pay. I don't know about Travis being
accountable. Yeah.
But it's a lot of people who made money off that shit, and that shit be just too much for me. No. I just don't like it.
No, for sure. That's a good breakdown. Our next music topic, Britney Spears, Conservatory removed. We did talk about this, in pre-production, that we got to explain what conservatory mean and what that means. That's definitely the the business version of a power of attorney in so many words. I want to make it real simple for people.
Yeah,
I don't really want to get too. I don't want to get too.
They be
technical.
like we being smart on the show.
Yeah, they be like we being show.
We just basically breaking down basic
we breaking
shit,
down
man.
basic
We want to
shit.
make intelligence regular. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? We can't
hear a
just
lot
break
of that.
down some basic shit.
Yeah, you know, and not to mention before I get into this topic, we did our clubhouse last week. We did our first clubhouse where we hosted a show, and we tried to discuss our topics, and we just realized them topics was just a little too advanced. Like they don't really want to hear that. But unfortunately, we're gonna talk about the things that we passionate about.
Messy. They want to know
They want to know who fucking.
Who fucking.
And when I got on there, I was really lost. I'm like, I don't really get with this part, so I'm gonna just keep it moving. But for Conservatory,
Mogul, who on Clubhouse?
Right, who is you fucking on Clubhouse?
Yeah, that's
right,
all they want to know.
cool.
Some shit like that.
We not doing that.
That room would have bust if you was beefing.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm
if you
cool.
would have put a title on that bit.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. But for the Conservatory shit, what it means is it's power of attorney, which means you get to make every legal right decision for that person, whether they're in a common state or insane state. You can make a decision for that person. So for the last 13 years, Britney Spears has been in a conservatory agreement where she does not make decisions for herself. I know it had a lot to stem with drugs and, you know, usage and things of that nature, but she can't make decisions for herself. So that means her parents, which was her father at the time, got to make decisions on her behalf, no matter what, whether it was a show, a drug, intake, a decision with birth, with children, anything. This person got to make a decision for her. As of lately this week, she was able to be removed from conservatory where she can make decisions for herself as a grown adult again. That's a great decision for her, for her family, for that she can make decisions for herself. But what do you think about that shit where a person can have control over you for over a decade and your decision for everything you do in life?
I got mixed emotions about it.
What's up?
And in the Britney Spears case, like, for one, I feel like it's something wrong with Britney.
We do know something wrong with Britney. She
It's something
strung
wrong
out for
with
a long
Britney.
time.
Ain't nobody saying it. It's the elephant in the room, and ain't nobody gonna say it, but it's something wrong with Britney. I just saying how. But I feel like people need to be free, and in her case, it's just like them child stars. They try to mess their mind up and just control all their money.
Yeah.
But like, I got a personal situation where, with my mother, I want conservatorship over her life, and we going to court and paying lawyers to get, you know,
For sure.
to be able to control her life, because sometimes people aren't able to control their own lives. So I got mixed emotions.
I agree with
It's
you.
a gray area.
I agree with you, 100%. We can keep moving too. The Kanye and Drake.
How you feel about it though?
How I feel about conservatory?
Yeah.
I'm power of attorney of a very big person. And you know, if you in the right decision to make decisions on that person's behalf, it's cool, you know, but I don't believe in you dictating nobody's life in a negative state. You know, you stopping them from making money, or you stopping them from, you know, living out their dreams and the things that they wanted to do before they turned a different way. You know, I think that's where, like, you're not God. You still supposed to support people, you know, but in the same sense, some people need, you know, legal representation that's more sane.
And then I also believe artists, when you are artist, you got a team. So it's a team. Your life ain't just your life. If you are Britney Spears, you are LLC. Your name is a LLC. So
You're a walking LLC.
Yeah, your life is not just your life.
No, for sure. 100%. With Kanye and Drake, they reconciled. Jay Prince had a lot to do with that. Shout out Jay Prince, rap a lot. Mia West, rap a lot. You know, our people that we closely affiliated with. But
shout out to the Godfather of the South. That's how I look at
that's Jay Prince is the Godfather of the South. He was able to put Drake and Kanye in one room, and they got a concert coming in February. And it's supposed to be about Free Larry Hoover. So there's all the benefits of this concert. It's supposed to go to Larry Hoover.
Oh man. I ain't even GD, but
yeah,
you know I be honoring all the cheese.
You know, so for sure. What do you think about that reconciliation? If you want my take, I think it was forced. I think it was political. I don't believe it's real.
I don't care. We need to start doing shit that's political for the cause.
For
one objective.
Yeah, for sure.
But he let him come to his house.
Hey, that's a big step. That's what let me know. It's like, it can't be all
I
of
let you
that.
come into my space where I live.
My
and
domain.
This is my domain.
Yeah, this my domain.
It's my peace sanctuary. But Kanye real flip flop on everybody, man.
But he a Gemini, so we not gonna do that to bro though.
No,
we
I just don't feel like that flip floppery is.
It ain't flip floppery. It's I think you a legend, but it's fuck you too. I could think you a legend, and it could be fuck you too. I could be like I don't fuck with you, and I could still think you a legend.
Yeah, but it's just how you is. Don't front me off in front of shit. Like in sports, you can't front your teammate off like I ain't think Mogul played good, man. It was Mogul fault we lost. Yeah, it's just like you just don't get on this. Same thing. Yeah, they get on this. But they not on the same. You get this lick in your system. No, they is. If we colleagues, if we peers, if we came up together, if we got mutual respect, don't throw me under the bus on drink champs. They didn't come up together. They did. Kweli and them did come up together. Yeah, you were just on Soulja Boy Nuts. I'm talking about Drake and you was in his DM saying it's the hardest verse. Then you was like, did you hear that verse?
That was gay.
Did you hear that verse?
That was gay.
Yeah. Then you was on Talib Kweli, how he did. Then on Just Blaze, how he did. On all these people. On Jay-Z, you was saying you had more money than him. Then you was talking about your wife. I got more money than you. Then you was talking about, and then you was saying that's my boss. It's like, you contradicting you playing both sides of the fence, ass nigga. You would try to rub my back and then you'll try to stun on me. Right. Stop doing that shit on Drink Champs for motherfucking clout and clicks and shit. You too big for that, man. Calm the fuck down.
I agree.
That's why Jay don't even do interviews. Yeah. And people just sitting back laughing at Cole because you doing too much. And yeah, they say you crazy because you do it because you don't gotta do it. Say less. Take some of these laws. These unwritten laws from that motherfuckers said 48 laws of power or some of these ancient laws and shut the fuck up sometime. Yeah. That's how I feel with dude.
No, I agree. Our last music topic before we get into our masters and shit is Ashanti, she wanna re-record all her records that she did with Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. and she wanna resell them. What's your take on that?
So
under the covers law.
Yeah, the covers law. So the covers law, just to give a little background, any song, and this for any artist, you can re-record any artist song as long as you give them mechanical royalties, right? And break down some royalties, just giving you the technical aspect of the cover law. But when it's your own song, the person who recorded it is you. So you are legally, you can re-record any song and start over. So from that point on, when on iTunes and Apple, when they buy this version of Ashanti's version, and it's just based on if Apple pushes that version versus the other version, which one gonna come up first? For sure, the one you gonna click on, because people ain't even thinking that deep when they go in that shit.
For sure.
But what it does is the people who Irv Gotti put his heart and soul in her, and he built her. He built her as an artist. He put everything, a lot of money into her. It's like I make you a star, and then you try to pull the rug up under me. Make yourself continue to recreate yourself and do it again, man. Don't live off the legacy of what I'm trying to do. And I know what they doing, but I just feel artists are ungrateful. That's just my 100%. Position.
I agree the same. They don't think about the mechanicals. They don't think about the things that we do on the back end, all the paperwork that we push. None of that. So, it is what it is. But, re-recording it is a law. You could do it. That don't mean you're going to recreate the feeling that you had once before. That's what the thing about music is. But let's get into our Free Game Friday, bro. Do you have any Free Game Friday that you already got ready for the week? I got mine.
Go ahead. Give it to me. Cool. Give it to me. Give me yours first.
My Free Game Friday this week is don't try to buy your way around. Some of this shit really got to be it got to be planned, it got to be executed, it got to be strategic, it got to be genuine. Everything don't got to be a dollar transaction, but what it do got to be is it got to be genuine. You got to really go out there and put in the work for yourself. If you waking up every day waiting on somebody to put in the work for you before you put in the work, that's not going to happen. Managers are not going to work for you before you work harder for yourself. Producers are not going to work harder for you than you work for yourself. CEOs are not going to work harder for you than you work for yourself. So in this scenario, You know, just make sure you lead them with action and you lead them with productivity, and that people are believing in you. You know what I'm saying? People put their time and energy into anything else other than you. That mean they believe in you. You know, and don't make them feel like that they just selling themselves short. So that's my free game Friday. Just make sure that you put in the effort that you want people to put into you. Don't expect things out of people that you're not putting into yourself, because people don't have to wake up and think about you.
I forgot my free game Friday because I've been getting fucked up today. But what I got to say is about old rappers.
About old rappers? Okay.
Old rappers.
All right.
If you're older and you haven't been successful in the music business, you should really give it up.
Okay.
I was listening to a interview from if you're not making no money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the age limit for rapping before it's like you too far? What's the age limit? 35. I was thinking like 35. So if you 35 and you really haven't had a hit or you not making real money off of rap, I feel like you should.
Check out this bitch.
Yeah.
What's up did 2 Chainz get on though? Because he always a nigga I think to.
Who?
What age did 2 Chainz get on?
Around 35 or something like that. But
Okay.
2 Chainz was always a star and just had that, was making money in the music industry.
Okay.
Even when he was Titty Boy and he was getting deals and getting signed in that.
Double Bad Boys and shit.
Yeah. So I feel like,
Play a
man,
second.
I feel like this a young man's game for real, man. A lot of older rappers gonna be mad. And the other one I was saying is, that's what I just remember. Sometimes you forget your shit and it come back to you. That's God. Hey, but the other thing is, you gotta make a hit record. You gotta have a hit record, and you gotta take advice from people around you, man. You gotta ask people, is it a hit record? Babies know hit record. Everybody knows a hit record. When it's a hit record, it's a hit record. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I agree, 100%.
You know it's a hit record, so you gotta have a hit record.
Undeniable.
Yeah, a hit is undeniable, so you gotta have a hit record, man. If you do not make a hit record, don't blame your career not being hot on nothing but you not making a hit record.
100%. No, for sure. So that's our free game Friday, man. This is episode 7.
For free game Friday.
Episode 7. What's the Demo podcast? You can follow
and subscribe and all that.
Like and subscribe. Stuff. Follow What's the Demo podcast. Episode 7.
What's the demo? Goddammit, we done.
Dripping in the latest. Bitch say I'm contagious. I don't believe none of these niggas. Don't see none of these niggas. These niggas be caps.